From the Cronkite studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
House leaders have delayed a vote on a bill repealing President Obama's executive order on immigration. Our Washington, D.C. bureau is covering the postponed decision. The state legislature debates to give 16-year-olds the right to vote. We talked to students and teachers at One Valley High School to get their take on the proposed changes. And it's the sound of music in Arizona's schools, why one global leader visited the valley in an effort to keep the arts in education.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News. I'm Julia Thatcher. And I'm Jamie Warren. Thanks for joining us. It was expected today, but congressional leaders have delayed a vote that would have stopped President Obama's executive order on immigration. Representative Martha McSally sponsored the bill, which proposes securing borders as an immigration priority. Cronkite News reporter Liliana Salgado is live in Washington. Liliana, what's the latest from the rest of the Arizona delegation there?
Yeah, well, the first immigration bill of 2015 and allegedly the toughest was supposed to be on the floor of the House tomorrow, but it was pulled back without explanation. Now, opposing sides of the debate are speculating what's behind the delay. So why was voting postponed? Representative Raul Grijalva says that Republicans
think this thing is not extreme enough. They want more on this bill. And so rather than run the risk of not having enough support to pass it, they pulled it.
The Secure Our Border First Act of 2015 calls for the construction of 48 new miles of double-layered fence, along with
more use of drones on the border. You know, anytime a politician talks about drones on the border, I just don't trust him.
The bill sets 28 standards that the Department of Homeland Security must meet before it can claim that the border is secure. And it says that the border has to be secure before any other immigration reform can take place. Grijalva said that's not how border security works.
If you want a secure place, then you do comprehensive reform. Then you put the assets that you want into security along the border based on a plan and based on an analysis of what works and doesn't work.
For now,
they're not going to bring it up for a vote as it is because they'll lose, and they're not going to lose. So they're going to adapt the bill.
although Grijalva and Krikorian are on opposing sides of the issue, they both agree that the bill has to be reworked before it can go back for a vote. Live in Washington, D.C., Liliana Salgado, Cronkite News.
Senators have drafted a new bipartisan bill that hopes to give foreign workers permanent visas for their skills and innovative ideas. Cronkite News reporter Maria Thompson explains how this legislation could save a Valley family from deportation.
The Courtois family came here 9 years ago. They run a French restaurant in Scottsdale, and due to no fault of their own, they are facing deportation. But new legislation could help them hold on to their American dream.
The Courtois came to America from France 9 years ago with their 4 children. Just like other Arizonans, they pay their taxes, speak fluent English, own a business, and their daughter even makes her high school national honor roll. But in 2 months, the government might deny them a future work permit. They would be forced to go back to France.
You do everything right, you work very hard to get it. You want to show your kids that when you do that, you know, you got something in return.
But the reintroduction of a federal bill, Startup Act 3.0, could be the solution for these entrepreneurs.
After 9 years, it should be easier to stay, in the country.
The bill, reintroduced by Senators Jerry Moran and Mark Warner, is a bipartisan effort. Opponents of the plan say that it will significantly limit job availability for citizens with the same qualifications. Statistics show a large amount of profit remains in the state where the business is founded.
We know from the Kauffman Foundation that new businesses aged 0 to 5 create all the net new jobs in the U.S. So new companies are the way we grow.
Foreign workers with temporary visas are reluctant to grow their business, or in the case of the Courtois family, even plan for their children's graduation in the coming months. If the bill is not passed, their future here is uncertain.
You cannot project your business because we never know if we're going to be here in a couple of months.
Thank you. Under the proposed act, candidates on H-1B visas have 1 year to register their business employ 2 full-time non-family employees, and raise $100,000. In the broadcast center, Maria Thompson, Cronkite News.
A new resolution in the State House and Senate looks to repeal the Citizens Clean Elections Act. The Republican-led effort wants to take the money from clean elections and put it back into the school system. The money would be distributed to public and charter schools on a per-pupil basis. If the resolution passes, it will be put on a future ballot. Another new resolution proposes making hunting and fishing a constitutional right for Arizonans. HCR 2014 proposes restricting the state government from making laws that unreasonably restrict fishing or hunting. The bill has yet to be assigned to a committee. Meanwhile, teenagers across the state could see their voices reflected in the ballots for the first time. Several Arizona Democratic House members are looking to lower the voting age. Cronkite News reporter Taya Vitek joins us live from the Media Center with the plans for the legislation. Taya?
The proposal will allow thousands of Arizona high school students to vote in general elections. And one Phoenix high school was quick to share its opinions about the proposition.
What does that say about what was going on in the United States?
Government teacher Tom Dugan goes over the Constitution with his class at North High. Now some argue these students should also be voters.
The 16-year-olds who aren't prepared to vote, who aren't interested in voting, they're not going to vote. The knuckleheads aren't going to vote.
Some Arizona lawmakers say it's again time for voting rights to move forward. To increase participation, there's an effort underway to lower the legal voter age in Arizona from 18 to 16 years old. 18-year-old Quetzali Enrique thinks it would make sense for some.
They would be the ones who actually care, because at 16, if you're voting, you probably actually care for what you're voting for.
According to the United States Census Bureau, an analysis of the young adult voters ages 18 to 24 showed that only 38% of them actually voted in the 2012 presidential election.
Cruz Negrete, who's planning to join the Marine Corps after graduation, doesn't think his age group will fare much better.
Not every 16, 17-year-old studies the law, and everybody should go through government class before they even have the right to go out and vote, you know what I mean?
So while the percentage of voters might not increase, the actual number could, and that's okay with this teacher.
I don't think huge numbers of 16-year-olds will show up to vote. And the ones who do, I think will take it seriously. So I think it's a good idea.
Of course, this decision is now in the hands of those we voted into office.
The resolution hasn't been assigned to a committee yet, so it still has a ways to go. But if it is passed by lawmakers, it'll then be put to voters for approval. Live in the Media Center, Taya Vitek, Cronkite News.
A transportation plan that has been in the works for almost a year is finally underway in Tempe. Cronkite News reporter Lauren Klenda caught up with some of the people behind the plan to see just what it's going to do for the city and its residents.
Tempe voters presented the idea for this plan last May, and just this month, the City Council approved it. The project has taken off with the hopes of making the commute a little easier for everyone.
The plan is broken down into 2 main portions: a short-term plan extending through 2020 and a long-term plan through 2040.
We have probably more people coming in every day to work than leave Tempe to go to work. So we have this huge influx of people. We have a lot of events, and we need to move people efficiently, safely, and we need to address the changing demographics.
The goal is to turn Tempe into a 20-minute city, narrowing down some of Tempe's busiest streets to give people the opportunity to get out of their cars by providing them with services such as bike paths, pedestrian walkways, and public transit. But with the prospects of change also comes the challenge of finding the funds.
The estimates will change every year as we go along and move it forward and move projects forward. It could be in the order of $200 million.
As you can see behind me, the short-term plan is already underway, with this one section alone costing almost $2 million.
We have a dedicated transportation fund, but that only goes so far.
Project manager Robert Yabis said the city of Tempe only paid for about 5% of the costs on Hardy. In fact, the majority of the funds behind this project will be gathered from a mix of grants and federal and state sources, which still may not be enough.
But we're going to just take it a piece at a time, and we're going to do the best job we can to implement what's going to benefit the most for the bang for the buck.
Although the plan is only in its initial phase, in the first 3 weeks of 2015 alone, over $7 million have been spent improving 3 roads: Hardy at $2 million, Broadway at $3.5 million, and University, which is finished, at $1.8 million. Lauren Klenda, Cronkite News.
The influx of Super Bowl visitors to our state doesn't just bring in money. It brings a variety of sicknesses from across the country. Up next, we take a look at how those in healthcare field are preparing for the potential spread of diseases. Victims of nuclear test blasts may soon get compensation after many are diagnosed with cancer. Help that is 6 decades in the making. You're watching Cronkite News.
This winter, we'll take you to the heart of Downton.
You have to take control of your feelings before they take control of you.
Thomas. We'll place you at the scene of the crime.
Trouble seeks you out, doesn't it? Yes.
And we'll fly you to the ends of the earth.
Are you seeing this?
Support the one place that can take you any place.
Hi, I'm Beth McDonald, host of 8's brand new show, Arizona Collectibles. Filming for season 2 is right around the corner. For your chance to be a guest on the show, visit us online at azpbs.org/collectibles.
That's wonderful.
Okay. Make sure to sign up early because spots fill up fast. I look forward to meeting you and seeing your treasures. Until then, thanks for watching. Thursday nights at 7:30 on 8 HD.
News doesn't stop on Friday at 7:30 at night. PBS NewsHour Weekend is kind of a natural next step. The NewsHour's been committed to being available on air or online, and now weekdays or weekends. There's no shortage of news that's out there, but why do people come to us? To give them some context and analysis that they can't find somewhere else.
PBS NewsHour Weekend, only on PBS. Check local listings.
Governor Doug Ducey added 2 members to his administration, filling director seats for the Department of Water Resources and Residential Utility Consumer Office. Thomas Busacki was the assistant director to the department's water planning division since 2011. In that time, he's overseen Colorado River management, among other supply issues. David Tenney joined the Navajo County Board of Supervisors in 2004. He'll be working with the representative consumers' disputes with utility rates. The Navajo Nation's legislative branch had a vote for a new leader on Monday that ended a bit unconventionally. A tie of 12 votes apiece pitted Alton Joe Shepard against Lorenzo Bates to lead over the Navajo Nation Council for the next 2 years. Shepard withdrew his name after the tie and conceded the victory to Bates. Bates has previously worked as the chairman of the Budget and Finance Committee and Speaker Pro Tem since April. There's a new case of measles just diagnosed in the Valley. A woman who had contact with a Pinal family member who got measles after traveling to Disneyland. Those illnesses spread quickly when large groups of people come together at theme parks or big events like the Super Bowl. Reporter Nicole Stein caught up with some medical professionals who tell us what that could mean health-wise.
Fans will be pouring into the Valley from all over the United States and even other countries. We're already seeing colds and flu, but other illnesses might be on a plane headed here. With the Super Bowl in town this weekend, it's not just hotels that are packed. As more people come into Phoenix, health risks are rising, which could mean packed hospital waiting rooms.
Well, the ERs are ready for the surge. We know that during flu season every year, the ERs often become full, and with this many extra people, they're guaranteed to become full.
Although these corridors are empty right now, with millions of people coming into town for the Super Bowl, the hospital is prepared for them to get a lot busier.
Banner is staffing more. They've rehearsed for several major events, and they're very well prepared for it.
With flu season already in full force and about 2,300 cases reported in Arizona so far, doctors say there are precautions you can take to keep yourself out of the ER, like washing your hands, sneezing and coughing into your sleeve, staying at least 3 feet away from anyone who is coughing or sneezing, and don't go out if you feel even slightly sick. And the best way to stay out of the ER?
Get yourself immunized.
Okay, great. Keep in mind, though, it takes about 2 weeks for that immunization to take effect, so you won't have protection at the Super Bowl party. Nicole Stein, Cronkite News.
Today is the 64th anniversary of the first nuclear test performed in the Nevada desert, but it's also National Downwinders Day, a day to remember the people who were affected by the radiation from that test site. Part of Representative Paul Gosard's district is south of that test site. The people there say radiation is to blame for cancer in their community. Gosard says those who lived near the test site and developed cancer should be compensated.
We hear you. So we're part of that process. We've held, and this has been one of our foremost priorities in representing Mojave County.
Gosard plans to reintroduce a bill this session to compensate the Mojave County downwinders. Other similar bills have failed to pass, but Gosard says he is optimistic because he is working with new lawmakers and experts. ASU football has new uniforms and a new partnership ahead on Cronkite News. We take a look at the multi-million-dollar agreement with Adidas and the high-tech imaging used to get the players fitted for game day.
For veterans, coming back to civilian life brings new challenges, new opportunities, and new stories of remarkable courage and accomplishment. Sharing their stories can help communities understand the veteran experience, and through Arizona Veterans Coming Home, 8 connects veterans and their families to resources and services for successful transition to civilian life. Explore some of the best resources and opportunities for veterans at azpbs.org/veterans. Arizona Veterans Coming Home, connecting Arizona's veterans to the right resources at the right time. Watch sneak previews of what's coming soon to 8. Go to azpbs.org/previews today. Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University, delivers new ideas and new worlds to the explorer in you.
This season, ASU announced a new 8-year contract with Adidas totaling $33.8 million, nearly double what ASU had received previously with Nike. Though the contract won't officially begin until July of this year, Adidas is already in the locker room showing off their innovative technology.
Adidas is using technology they say will enhance the athlete's performance. Here, football players' feet are digitally scanned to ensure a perfect fit.
We definitely want to push our technology as much as possible.
Jake Parks, product manager for Adidas football uniforms, has been working along with others to get players fitted in new gear for the upcoming season.
Our Audi 5-star cleat, the lightest cleat in football, but also our new PrimeKnit football uniform system. Just an outstanding piece of technology as far as the fit goes. If you ask the guys that have tried it on so far, they'll tell you it's extremely comfortable and they feel like they have a great range of motion.
Although Parks couldn't divulge too much information in regards to next year's uniforms, he did make one promise.
We're not going to trot out the Sun Devils in any greens or blues or anything like that.
Although no official uniforms have been released, we were able to confirm from Adidas reps that the uniforms that caused, quote, social media to go a bit nuts was in fact just a placeholder until the Sun Devils could be given a more permanent look. But ASU's business development officer says there are other additions that students and fans should be excited about.
I think up to 12 interns will be employed by Adidas, and we'll also provide uniforms for our Spirit Squad and band, which has never been done before.
However, for Parks, it's more than just about looking good on the field.
And the uniform technology that we have is truly unparalleled and unrivaled in this space, and I think the student athletes are going to be extremely excited to wear it.
Adidas reps said they were unable to confirm any special uniforms, colors, or looks for the 2015 season. Fans will have to wait until next fall to see how Adidas will plan to merge both technology and style. More Arizona students now have access to art classes, but there's still room for improvement. Cronkite News reporter Justin McDuffie is live in the broadcast center with the details of this report. Justin, you visited a school dedicated to the arts.
That's right, Jamie. 71% of schools in Arizona now offer some kind of art classes. That's up from 2010. That's not a surprise to students at the Arizona School for the Arts, who earned a visit from the United Nations Arts Ambassador.
art opens people's heart more than language can do.
Ambassador Ibianca Alo travels the world promoting peace through art. One stop on his tour, the Arizona School for the Arts, where theater, dance, and music classes take center stage.
It's not just because all students are artists, but all of us have an artistic, creative nature that needs to be tapped.
More students in Arizona are now able to tap into their artistic side, according to a report by the Department of Education, but there's still untapped potential.
And until that framework shifts to having arts as an imperative in education, to be a basic core competency that all students should be able to access, I think the funding is going to continue to be a difficulty for schools.
More than 100,000 students still lack access to arts instruction by highly qualified teachers, something student Laurel Freeman says she didn't get before.
I'm so thankful to be able to attend school here and to be so involved with the arts and to have a community that fosters that and helps me grow academically and artistically.
According to the study, now nearly 90% of Arizona K-12 students have access to arts education. Students also have a greater opportunity to take both music and visual art classes.
Arts can't be seen as something that gets cut the first second that the budget gets tight, and that's typically what happens, and it's not just in Arizona.
Studies show that the arts improve creativity, a quality employers look for. You can find out what classes are offered in your school district by logging on to azarts.gov. Live in the broadcast center, Justin McDuffie, Cronkite News.
Well, today started out with rain in some parts of the valley, but skies cleared throughout the day. Casey Brecker with Cronkite Weather has today's full forecast.
We experienced a few showers earlier this morning, although as we moved into the afternoon, we gradually saw the valley dry up. As you can see, temperatures are ranging from the high 60s to low 70s. In Phoenix, we have 69 degrees, and Luke and Tempe, it's 71 degrees, and in Goodyear, Mesa, and Scottsdale, it's 70 degrees. As we move into tomorrow, there's a high of 77 degrees, and it's going to be partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain, so you're not going to need those umbrellas. We're expecting cooler temperatures and rainfall in the valley as we move into Thursday and Friday. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. As you can see, on Friday, there's a 70% chance of rain and temperatures are dropping into the 50s. As we move into Saturday, there's a 20% chance of rain and temperatures are moving up into the mid-60s. As we move into Sunday, there's only a 10% chance of rain and temperatures are moving up to 68 degrees just in time for the Super Bowl. For your Cronkite weather, I'm Casey Brecker.
And coming up, looks like good weather for the upcoming Phoenix Open. Cronkite sports reporter Carrie Crowley went out to Scottsdale to catch a golf superstar's return to the Valley. This week, Cronkite News is proud to join the Arizona PBS News blog here on 8 HD. Here's a look at what's ahead tonight on Arizona Horizon and PBS NewsHour.
Coming up after Cronkite News, it's Arizona Horizon. Hear about a new center that will work on complex biosocial systems. And with the Phoenix Open set to start, we'll learn about new research on making better golf grips.
I'm Judy Woodruff on the next NewsHour. Our second report from London, how Europe is struggling to combat extremism at home.
As I'm sure you know by now, today was Media Day at the Super Bowl here in downtown Phoenix, but another sports superstar sat in front of the microphone at the exact same time up in Scottsdale. Coincidence? Probably not. Carrie Crowley reports from the TPC.
The Seahawks and Patriots aren't the only big names in Phoenix this week. Tiger Woods makes his return to the Valley after a 14-year absence from the Waste Management Phoenix Open and is set to tee off his 2015 season this Thursday. Woods was uncharacteristically upbeat during his Tuesday morning practice round, and afterward, he reminisced on some of his fondest memories at TPC Scottsdale.
Just smelling and hearing the beer hit behind me on the tee box. It was a different, obviously a different setup then. To turn around and see all this beer flying was crazy.
Woods conveniently scheduled his press conference in the midst of Super Bowl Media Day, perhaps to minimize attention considering the recent firestorm regarding a missing tooth.
Dude, you guys, it's just the way the media is. It is what it is. The new world, I guess we need to talk about something. Fill up space.
Safety is on Woods' mind again this week after enduring separate incidents the last time he played the Waste Management Phoenix Open, including oranges thrown at him on the 16th hole and a heckler on the 6th.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I hadn't played in a while, and I think the people here have done a fantastic job over the years and of making sure things are a lot more safe.
Woods may have high hopes of contending in the tournament, but he didn't rule out the possibility of making it over to Glendale in time for the Super Bowl on Sunday, saying, quote, "That's the plan." In Scottsdale, for Cronkite News, I'm Kerry Crowley.
That's it for Cronkite News. Arizona Horizon is next. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 on Arizona PBS.
Find top Arizona stories anytime at CronkiteNewsOnline.com.